gonna do a couple quick checks. I'm gonna make sure everything's set up right. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Saturday Night Live. Got to make sure. Ooh, look at that! I can stream in 1080p when I do it from Xbox. Dun, 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 dun. But from iPhone, it's only 720p. So I just want to make sure the sound is okay, the sound balancing real quick. Check. 1 2 1 2. See how it sounds here. Alright, we're doing mic, audio, and game check. See if it sounds balanced. Do I want subtitles? Oh, it's gonna echo because I have this on? Okay. Oh my lordy, oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. I think I got everything working okay. Stream manager. Alright, I think I'm set up now. Hopefully I'm not too slow on reading chat. Well, I guess it won't be the end of the world. I haven't streamed from Xbox in a while, so I had to get some new hardware. Where's my TV screen? So many settings, dude. Okay. All right, let's see what this game's about. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Who uses a computer like that anymore? Wonder how it looks on stream. I wish it would give me like a preview. Xbox doesn't have like a preview of my camera like on the Xbox screen. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. So it's looking a little dark on this stream. Till it's barely visible. Okay, I don't know. Sometimes making it brighter makes the game easier. Like for Minecraft, stuff like that. I'm waiting to see how it looks on the stream capture. I guess it's not too bad. Okay, alright, whatever. Can't be perfect. Please enter the current time. I didn't know this was gonna be a quiz. The current time. Why would you do that to me? Why would you roll back like that? Really? I can't choose AM and PM? I actually have to go all the way through. Cool. Cool. time is it actually? 1:48. Oh no, I'm getting sweat on my new controller. Nope, nope, I want to go. How do I? Oh, it's left and right. I was trying to click down to press confirm. Kind of want to wait and like sync it because now it's 1:49, but I entered 1:48. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. The game has a menu. Confirmed. Deluxe. Sounds like The Office. Scared. I don't know what to expect. The game is on the computer, is in the game. I'm also streaming, so it's reflecting on myself.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427. He got his own room.
427's job was simple.
His own room.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Buttons on a
Orders
keyboard.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month.
He's training AI.
He's
training the Terminator program.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders
Sometimes it's nice to do something simple.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley
It's nice to
was happy.
just be simple. Be a simple
And then
man.
one day, something
Or
very
woman.
peculiar happened.
For non-binary.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized
Nearly
that
an
not
hour.
one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed
Okay.
up to give him instructions.
He's in the Matrix?
Call a meeting, or even say hi.
Or even say hi.
Never in
Oh,
all
dude,
his
he got
years at the
wrecked.
company had this happened. This complete
COVID work from
isolation.
home.
Something was very clearly wrong.
Year did this game come out?
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Interesting. What year did this game come out? Let's look it up. Because COVID, I mean, this could be a total COVID reality. Like, you go in and... Stanley Parabola. Probably released like 10 years sooner. Okay, 2011. What? Is that for real? Dude. Alright. Can I jump? Game seems simple enough. I hate Mondays. Is that a Garfield cup? And he got a coffee ring on the paper. Wow. Can I click on the computer? Oh, wait, how'd I do? Oh, I'm going under my desk. Let me go under my desk. Monica Lewinsky, what are you doing under there? Pencil sharpen. Oh! Alright. Not too bad.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't
How long
find a
has he been
trace of
here?
his co-workers.
Is this supposed to be the time right now? Didn't I say it was 1:48? Why is it 12:20 in the game? I don't know. I don't get this game. No matter how hard he looked, none of my... That button is making... The A button is making a sound. D-pad does nothing. Right stick looks. Left stick moves. This controller is really nice. I got a new... Left trigger and left bumper do the same thing. I need a weapon. It's outside. Kind of gives me Portal vibes. Portal 2, Portal 1, Portal 2. Ba-ba-da. There's nothing. I want to do an audio check when the narrator starts talking. Where's everybody? Oh, I guess that's the point of the game. Oh my gosh. Soundtrack isn't too bad. I hate Mondays. Dude came into work on a Saturday. Oh, it's the Windows wallpaper. Anyone want a free wallpaper? Go ahead and screenshot. That say? I don't even know what that says. Narrator
When Stanley
told me to
came
find
to a
that
set of 2 open doors, he
2
entered the door on
doors.
his left.
The door on his left. I gotta check something real quick. Okay. Alright. Alright, the door on his left. Okie dokie. Easy enough. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. This is a big office. Usually if it's a 400, if it's a hundreds, it means that that's the floor, so we're on the 4th floor. Good jump. I don't know what the A button is doing. All I can do is crouch.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Totally.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hopefully it's not the CEO of Astronomer there with the... I'm not going to go any further with that. Okay. Alright, let's see. Meeting room. Is it a Monday? Why are some of the... Is this a calendar? Okay, meeting schedule. Monday, Tuesday. So it goes down on the left. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Weekly review. Oh, and the times. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 6? Why are they doing stuff at 6 o'clock? Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Dude, that's pretty funny. Sounds like I'm clicking. I got an achievement. You can't jump! Oh my gosh. If you click the A button enough times. There's a 90 gamer score. Get your first achievement? What is this game? What do people want? Things. Money. More money. Things, but with money to buy more things? Graphs. Graphs about things and money. We have a new product. There's facts. There's a piece of paper that says facts. Business letters and co. Is that a pie? Target demographic teenagers. Oh my god. What are they trying to develop TikToks? The stock market is somewhere here. Why would you have a pie graph that has slices and then a circle in the pie graph? I don't know how I feel about that. I forgot to unplug my mic at the start. Someone told me one time to like always unplug the mic and plug it back in when you start streaming. A lot of percent. These charge fast. We need reviews. 4 ounce and 402 and 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion and the primary review schedule. I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heat. Charts need to be more hip. Find teenagers to find. Is this a human trafficking video game? What is this? Throw something in the ideas bin. 1. No more bins. Trash cans. 2. 20. Renaming of the ideas. 30. Firing of the ideas bin. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. Oh, somebody changed the slide on me. Why is somebody? Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh my. Aww. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, charts, and slides. Why am I playing this game? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Slide chart ratio. No, I'm gonna go back. How do I go back? Rate of. No, I didn't even read. Oh my goodness. Please no. Oh my. Okay. On your boss appreciation, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to. Okay, solving interpersonal. If you ever find yourself in a comment, like yourself, but more inclined toward it unless you're the kind of person who. Why did we hire you? Remember that it takes 2 people to do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. What are your dreams for the future? Okay. Nice little clear skin. Okay. Lunch. Mitosis? Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion. With no expectation. Didn't read it all. How to solve a dispute with coworker. Let it ball up inside of you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure that employees that everything is okay. This is the first one. Make sure your slide has. Okay, that's the first one I came across. So I think I went through all the slides, but I can go back if anyone. All right, to do synergize. I don't think synergize is a word. Core value expenditures. Shift global market parade. Monetize free-to-play. Well, this game came out in 2011. Free-to-play is actually huge now, so that's actually pretty insightful. This meeting room sucks. It's really dark. I'm pretty sure Stanley went to work on a Saturday. Push for funding of an R&D new coffee machine. Alright, so I guess I work for Keurig. Get Chris out of the broom closet? Not sure if that's supposed to be a weird homophobic joke or not. Ongoing. Wow. Hire someone to synergize papers. Do they use synergize twice? I gotta look that up. Fishy! What's up? Oh, synergize is a real word. It might be slow on chat. I'm streaming from Xbox, so I can stream in 1080. So Xbox Series S or X. It already has built-in capture support, and I got the webcam a while back. Headset, controller, checking out this game. Synergize. I can't believe Synergize just never. It sounds made up. It sounds made up. Nope, it's true. It's a word, and it's spelled with a Z. Although right there they spelled it with an S. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. I like it. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Alright. Einstein. Oh, is that a new chart? Oh my gosh, there's stuff on the table I didn't read. Ba-ba-dum. Nice, I just didn't know it would let you move your camera natively. You mean in the game or like my webcam? I can do like middle left. I kind of like middle left, bottom left, top right, top left. Yeah, it can move on the display. The only thing is I can't tell if the audio for the microphone is good with audio of the game, because the stream has a delay, so I can't like tell if it's like synced up. I'm looking at the table. I'm looking at the filing cabinet. Now I'm looking at the slideshow. Now I'm looking at the table again. I'm trying to figure out this game. I don't know if you've ever heard of this game or not. Seems pretty interesting, though. Righty. For some reason, I like got into like roguelike games, and this is like not roguelike, but someone said like I don't want to spoil it, but they already kind of spoiled it for me. But they said you have to play it more than once to. Ah, the door's shut. Why would the door shut? I can hear you, but you sound like you get a little quiet here and there. Might be you. And I've seen a tiny bit as well. Yeah, so apparently it came out in like 2011. And it could just be the volume that I'm talking at. Like if I get excited, I'll just like talk a lot louder. But I guess it's not a bad setup, you know, especially since it comes with the Xbox. It would just be nice if like I could put the Twitch chat like on the TV I'm using, but I could just read the chat from tablet, iPad. Broom closet. Oh, the dude was stuck in the broom closet. I read that.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but
Where's
there was
Chris?
nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Chris was supposed to be in the broom closet. Is that a broom? In the broom closet?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
The narrator is
No
so
reason
funny.
to still be here.
Oh, it's yours? Well, I've been going down such an audiophile freaking rabbit hole, dude.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
Oh, this
At least if there
narrator.
was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is,
Pick up.
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Oh my gosh, let me pick up
Are
the
you
broom.
really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Let me just
Please
get that-
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
This is like British humor. Okay. Yeah, I went down an audiophile rabbit hole.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story
stay in this closet forever.
whatsoever.
Where's
I
Chris?
never would have thought to mention
Chris
it.
was supposed to be in the broom closet. That was on the whiteboard. It said, "Get Chris out of the broom closet." There's also a
Maybe
mop
to
bucket.
you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I
Oh
hope
my
your friends
goodness.
find this concerning.
Dude. Virtual cable system to reroute audio.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh my gosh, I have to pause it for a second. This is so funny. I have virtual cable system to reroute audio as my mic for my friends for certain games. And a makeshift soundboard, but it likes to make itself default unless I disable re-enable. Oh, okay. Just for like watching or like playing. So it turned out the Xbox, I wanted to play with a wired controller because I wanted less latency. And I wanted better audio actually for the headset. But it turns out that there's a ground loop issue. So like I think the voltage isn't correct in the manufactured Xbox Series X or S. But it creates, and then I looked up like all this audio stuff about like ground loops and stuff. So I just went ahead and got like an Elite controller, which set me back freaking kind of a good chunk of money, but it's a really nice controller. So there was like always buzzing and humming in my microphone, But this actually fixed it. But if I connect it to charge it, you'll be able to hear it. I could restart. I don't know, this narrator's getting a little spicy.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay, yeah. The hallway. The hallway? Nah, room closet for life, bro. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, dude. A few of my friends have had that issue with their mics before, making that buzzing. Yeah, so I think if it's a wired connection, it, I don't know exactly what it is, but if it's wireless, it's okay. And I tested it a bunch. But if it's wired, it makes a little buzz. Like right now, just because we're in this room, the light is like making a buzzing noise. But that's actually very similar to the type of audio issue that it causes.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I'm going back in the broom closet.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright. Chris was supposed to be in the broom closet, so... Alright. Alright, I guess we're done with the broom closet storyline. Did you get the broom closet ending? I'm gonna leave the door open. Okay. Dude, I hate... In real life, I don't like leaving, like, closet doors open like that. Yeah, so it's called a ground loop noise. And it happens when... I don't know when it happens, but it actually is... I don't know, one video that I looked at on YouTube, it kind of sounds like that a little bit, like a humming, buzzing. So the game, like, captured that noise, actually. Yeah. I was scrolling on Twitch and I saw all these freaking ASMR people, like, and their microphone was just a set of ears, and I was like, what the frick is that? And they're,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
like
to his boss's office.
Guess I can't go back in that one. And they're just like sensually rubbing the ears. I'm like, this has got to be ridiculous. But actually, the microphone, I don't know if it's like good or not. I'll say the sound quality was pretty good. Oh, we're going to hell. I don't want to go in there. Alright, well, I guess I've already sinned, so... Receipt? Oh, paper! Can't read that. Going down an audio path is wild. Some people go to crazy lengths for their setups. Yeah, I know. Well, most streamers have, like, a really nice microphone. Like, Red Knight's microphone is so smooth. A lot of other people do. Like, IPK has, like... I guess I only know mostly like Mario Maker streamers, but it's usually like really nice. Got me thinking about how like people say music on vinyl is better. Fire hose. I need that. Switch. Also, it was like, so the Switch OLED is $350. It definitely hurt a lot to buy a $200 controller when the OLED Switch is $350. But it's a really nice controller. Fire. That is not accurate signage placement, actually. Number one, there's no fire, but also, like, there's no, like, what is this? Like, is this a tube that holds fire that's going down? Like, if it's a fire extinguisher, is that outside? I'm free! I'm free!
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Like
and then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason
totally
at all.
Went to work on a Saturday.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Matrix.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Dreaming! Okay, alright, I said dreaming.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Lucid dreaming now.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Right, he is
it
dreaming.
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
He's
thinking?
having a psychotic break.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
It's a long narration.
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Yeah, that's what you
Now,
think in a
hearing the
dream.
voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he
just
knew
got
for
an extra
certain,
friend.
beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would
like
prove it.
lobotomy.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Sometimes that works.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on
Oh,
his
sweet, I
back,
beat the game.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to
Is this
himself.
the broom closet ending?
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be
It makes
over.
sense to have the two separate
Let me
devices.
go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Do you, though?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Do you, though?
My life is normal. I am normal.
Daily affirmations?
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I like the Snoop Dogg daily affirmation song. And it didn't work. Okay. So we're in the Matrix then.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am
Sounds
real.
like a nightmare
Please,
now.
just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh goodness. Did I just die?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her
What the
place of
heck?
work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the
No
strange
way.
man.
I'm getting goosebumps.
He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people
Ugh.
look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Oh
I
my
know what
goodness.
is real and what
This is the
isn't.
broom closet ending.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her
Seeing a
feel
dead
better.
person on the street
Then
made
she
her...
remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Oh, she gotta go to
The
the
very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there,
honestly, if you've
staring
ever-
down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
There is a surreal experience if you ever have to come across, like... Dang, I guess I got one of the endings. 30 minutes in. I beat the game. I guess. It would seem that way. Yeah! I unlocked one of the endings. Cool. Wow. The narrator in this game sounds like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And it kind of feels that way too. Like, oh, that is the same painting that was in the hallway. That's crazy. Alright, that's like a speedrun record, right? I wonder how many people play the game, like, just get that ending first time. I wonder if it's because I stayed looking at the car. Like the start of Far Cry when you could just not do whichever game's intro and you just win. We're accidentally winning a game, peak element. He's too good! He's too good! Seize his controller! Take it! Dude, this game is so, I'm like, I got tears coming out of my eyes. If you suffer from dry eyes, you should play this game. Oh my goodness. It's okay to win games. Yeah, me and some friends were talking about like roguelike games. I want to try to make like a roguelike in Mario Maker. It's gonna be pretty hard. Far Cry. I've heard a lot about Far Cry, but I never played it. Oh my gosh. If it looks like I'm crying, I probably am because this is so funny. I like have to take a break.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the
I
pressure.
learned how to shut the
What if
door.
he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome
my
fell under
goodness.
his responsibility?
I don't know if I
he
can
had
keep
never been
laughing all
trained for
day.
that. No.
Oh.
This couldn't go any way except badly.
This is like funnier
The thing
than
to do
like...
now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will
I
break
know.
me. In here
that
I can be
ending was
happy
crazy.
forever. I will be happy.
You like get hit by
Stanley
a car?
waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer
jeez.
had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for
Pure
sure, beyond
clock.
any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday,
Oh,
they would
jeez.
arrive.
Like being
Soon,
stuck in an elevator,
very
that would
soon
suck.
now, this will end. He will be spoken
Wonder if I'm gonna
to.
be found on the
He
street
will
again,
be told
dead.
what to do.
Cult of the
Now it's
Lamb.
just a little bit closer.
I tried to enter the dungeon.
Now
it
it's
seemed
even
pretty fun.
closer. Here it comes.
Did I just beat the game again? Just beat the game again. That ending didn't really make a whole lot of sense. Too good. He's too good. Yeah. Vampire Survivors was pretty fun. I played a game like that before, and then I checked out Slay the Spire, Enter the Gungeon. They all looked really fun. Too bad they're all couch co-op only. You must be cheating. No. I mean, I'm just playing it like, you know, However, I would that's
Stanley simply couldn't handle the
I
pressure.
can't. I think
What if
it's
he
gonna
had to
lock
make a decision?
like
What if a crucial
my
outcome fell under
my
his
fate is
responsibility?
sealed.
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except
I
badly.
think I just got the ending
The thing to do
again.
now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Alright, we'll just restart the game. Since we saw that ending. I wonder how many endings there are. I think, because I went into the basement and I stayed looking at the car's red light. I think that's what it was. Just shut the door behind me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Some of this might be a little
Stanley
repetitive.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, that's a nice little picture. Where is that? Kind of looks like somewhere out west, like, Arizona. No, like Rocky Mountains, like, Washington, Oregon. I don't know if those are actually the Rocky Mountains or not. I was just joking about the cheating. Oh yeah, no problem. You can play couch co-op online. Oh, you can? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, couch co-op online? How does that work? Yeah, it's funny. Oh, you're a cheater! Alright, some of these doors don't open. Alright, and then some of them don't close. Okay. Alright, let's try to not get hit by a car again. Blaze it. Look at the plant. Look at the plant! They knew what they were doing! The weed plant looks a little different today. Don't smoke that! It's poisonous! So why is... Wait, is that another room? Can I go in there? Let me in. Let me in! That's another room. It looks like a reflection. But the numbers are different. 457. Yeah, that's like another room. Can I shut this? No, it's not. It's not like trying to be like a reflection. Okay. Everyone's little cubicle. No. On PlayStation, you start a share play, which lets someone connect to your console via streaming. Interesting. I wonder if there's delay or lag. I don't know if Xbox has that or not. Although I definitely gotta look into it now. I hate Mondays. The coffee cup that says I hate Mondays is kind of like a thought primer to say like, oh, he came in on a Saturday. Dude, this dude's freaking room has a window right here. Imagine if you just like... I mean, some people do actually work like in a room that's in a corridor, like, and then a window. You just look like a goldfish. This place is disgusting. Is there not a janitor? They have a broom closet, so why is it not closed? Oh! Who spilled the... What does it say? Who spilled the coffee? Nice little leaf. Dripping wet leaf? Dripping wet leaf. Shut the door behind me, since I'm locking up for the day. This is the same picture that's in my office. It's beautiful. This kind of looks like Swiss Alps type scenery. Since the clouds are at the mountains, it makes me think that the elevation's already pretty high. But there's greenery in the foreground, so it makes me wonder like how far away that mountain is in the background. Perspective is kind of weird on that. It's now an art appreciation stream. What is that saying? The chart. I can't read the chart. Bum, 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 bum. Let me shut the door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I went left town. I want to go back downstairs. Go back downstairs. You got the broom closet ending. Alright, let's see if I
Yet
can
there
go
was not a
downstairs.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of
It's gonna be the same
disbelief,
or not.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So all I did was stay at the car, so I'm wondering if that room is like locked. It does kind of look like descending into hell. Why is this light red also? It's good. It's good.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. he considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
you know what? It is a
maybe
loop. I just
am
stayed
crazy.
there.
All of my co-workers
Oh, that
blinking
adds so much
mysteriously
extra.
out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
So I
None
stayed
of
at
it
the
made any
car.
logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this,
Dude,
he began to make
$1.25
other
for a
strange
soda can is, like, a
observations.
pretty good
For
price.
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him
Actually, what
wherever he
happens when you
went?
die?
And for that matter, these rooms were
glitched
starting to
through the
look
wall.
pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley
Yeah, so
said
I
to
just
himself,
didn't walk
this
through
is
the
all
room, but
too
it's the ending
strange.
is
This
the
can't be
same.
real. And at last, he came to the conclusion
Probably what it
that had
feels
been
like to
on
be
the
stuck
tip of
in a
his
coma.
tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm
It's probably supposed to help
dreaming!
also.
He
Okay, we already saw this ending. Alright. So we found 2 endings so far. So we found an ending if we stay in there. And we found
all
an
of his
ending if we
co-workers
go
were gone.
down
What could
the
it mean?
stairs.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is like one of those like time loop movies. I forgot there was one that was like some kind of military time loop movie. Bum, 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 bum. How many endings are there? Yeah, I don't know. Don't spoil it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
So far
the
we
door
found
and
2
left.
endings. 2 endings. I feel like there's probably 10. Because I did look up how long it would take to beat the game, and it said like 10 hours. So I did do that as a spoiler.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh, this time I'm gonna go up
Feeling
the
a wave
stairs.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
got the
hoping he
broom
might
closet
find an
ending.
answer there. Coming to
So-
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Well, it wasn't
office.
an ending. So we went down there, and you get like hit by a car, and have a psychotic break. Oh, more red, dude. This boss's office is nice. Kind of scared to go in though. Looks like a pelvis wallpaper. Is she a doctor? Is she a gynecologist? Would a gynecologist have? Oh no, it's like spades. Executive bathroom. Whoa! Executive bathroom. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, it's blue. Whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. This is cool. This is cool. Executive bathroom. Money in the morning. Money in the evening. Money for breakfast. Money. Chris, wait. Is this bagel bites? Pizza in the morning. Pizza in the evening. Pizza for supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. Dude, this is a nice end table to put right next to a toilet. And the toilet paper, I guess the boss is a dude. Because you're going to be facing the toilet like this. You got to like reach all the way to get the paper. And so they probably just, don't wipe ever. Extreme bathrooms! Is that Time magazine? That'd be wild if it like changed the clock on the magazine. This kind of looks like a river or a canal in Europe. Like a French bridge or something, I don't know. The wallpaper kind of changed. It's blue, still pelvis-y. But spades, I guess you could call it spades. This looks like one of the buildings in Germany that's like the square, like the town square that a lot of people go to. I don't know if I know these places or not. I'm just kind of guessing. There's a lot of furniture for a bathroom. Most bathrooms are probably going to have like, number 1, tile. Number 2, is that a carpet? This is an area rug in a bathroom. I can't play this game anymore. Although the plant is kind of nice. Maybe I should put furniture in my bathroom. I think I've been missing out. There is like one piece of furniture that you can buy for the toilet that you put it like over the toilet and you can put stuff in it, like cubbies. But probably most people's bathrooms are not big enough to have furniture in them. The mirror is all jacked. Speaking of... Alright, I'm not gonna finish that thought. I guess I can't click anything in here. So... This is probably where the boss has affairs. Alright, solve that mystery. These lights, though. Yeah, let me change a light bulb. Alright, I'll just wait for the boss. Waiting! A small, regularly clean bathroom carpet makes sense. This looks like a mold hazard. Mold hazard! Call the police. You in there? Alright, no one's in there. But it only opens this way. Don't those bathroom doors open into the bathroom? I'm trying to think. Like, bathroom stall doors open into the stall, usually. Most doors in a house open into the room that they go into, so... This was probably not a bathroom before. Game's unplayable. Just look at the doorknob, it's a golf ball. Alright, boss. I'm learning a lot about the boss. I'm learning that he likes to have affairs in the top room, which he calls his affair bathroom. And also there's a waiting list for the affairs. So, pretty popular dude. Business time. I got on the chair. I'm gonna glitch out. I'm gonna break free. What's that book? The beige pages? The beige pages instead of the yellow pages. It's the beige pages. I'm trying to glitch out of the map. I'm like jumping on the chair. Can I get on the computer desk? It's kind of hard. Look sensitivity might not be high enough for this. I don't think I can do it. Okay. There's double door there. French doors. Doorknobs are kind of off. Pillow. Curtains. The same plant, dude. What kind of plant is that? Definitely seems something like, I've seen it before. I wonder if there's anything in here. Is it a panda? Oh my goodness. Is that a dog? A panda? Business strategy. Oh my goodness, dude. That is like... Aren't pandas supposed to represent China? And also, isn't red also like supposed to represent like communism? Feels like it's in pretty bad taste to kill an animal. I actually don't like that. Like, why would you put, like, killing an animal in your game? It's just... downvote, for sure. Oh, what does that say? I can't really read it. Maybe I'll just shut the door. Can't really see what it says. Alright, let's go in the elevator. Okay, can't go in the elevator. Down? Nope, last time I went down, I got hit by a car and had a psychotic break. So let's go to the roof. Am I already on the top floor? This is now an advertisement for Coke Zero. Not really. I feel like the elevator's gonna break. I talked about being stuck in an elevator earlier. I feel like I just freaking got stuck in an elevator. What? Elevator's jacked. Although the music's kind of nice. Alright, I'm not gonna go down. I'm not gonna go down. Alright, let's go down, get hit by another car. Have another psychotic break. The song is like... I feel like I need a set of tambourines to like go with it. Where'd I put... I don't have any tambourines. Alright, is this gonna be the same thing? Why? 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 Why are these papers glowing? They're like fluorescent. Alright, whatever. See you later. I don't know what that's... Let me out! Let me out! See, the doors are supposed to open, like, into the room that you go into. I'm sure there's a reason why. Guess I'm gonna talk to my boss.
Stepping into his manager's office,
really nice
Stanley was
office.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Saturday.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Probably
What he
laughing
could
at him.
not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Of course, Stanley couldn't have possibly known this. The elevator music? Dude, the elevator music was pretty good. Apparently every elevator used to... Look at the
Stanley
toxic
just
waste.
sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Oh, jeez.
Trying to input anything on the
again.
device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
What do you say? Behind his desk. Phone?
2845.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to click. Okay, there. Where? He said behind the desk. Oh my goodness, I feel so stupid.
Forgot,
Alright.
but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by
That's
itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh lord. What is this? This is like this is something else here. Is my mic working? One second. I started a party chat in Xbox just to make sure I can see like when I'm talking. Can I put the code in again? Oh, bummer. I wanted to see what would happen if I did the wrong code. Probably the same thing. This bookshelf is textured, you know, pretty flat. It's like wallpaper. Like the spots that are empty. Well, I guess the game is 2011, but... Lincoln Park? Link... Poos? P-U-U-S? PWS. Link PWS. R19 6 1/4 inch. Dude, I'm about to find a murder. Why is there construction equipment? Oh, what's that movie where the dude lives like a reality TV show? I think it's Jim Carrey. Every day is like scripted by I forgot what it's called. But, I've seen these before. These are like, just basic construction lights. This looks like a generator. All these little details. Can I close this door? No. Red means get hit by a car. This... Oh, Jesus, there are jump scares in this game. I'll freaking piss my pants if there's a jump scare. Those cables look safe. Alright, I guess I have to go this way. Guess I'm going down. Oh, lordy. The boss's office has like a secret... Oh yeah, the Truman Show, yes! How is that an ending?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
loading.
realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Yeah, the Truman
It was
Show.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as
Like a
though he
heart
felt
attack.
more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This is spooky. And I didn't... Ah! Okay, it's fine. Actually. Okay, it's fine. I'm not scared. I'm kind of scared. I'm maybe a little scared.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Mind
that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility? Oh my goodness. Or escape. Last time I tried to escape, I got hit by a car. Let's find out what's really going on here. No way. Light bulb?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
heck?
television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
This is like the building in New
Did he
York that
have the
has no
strength
windows.
to find out?
Feels like a fucking missile silo facility. Can these gates open? Can I jump off? Like in Star Wars? No, Luke, I am your father! Yeah! Cameras? Once you pick a path, there's not like a whole lot of options. Like in this area, there's only one thing to interact with.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
Oh,
their true
Lord.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom
What was my
meant
number?
nothing.
427? I think I was supposed to be 427. Oh, right there. Employee 427. Dude, nobody's in the facility at all. I forgot what the announcer was saying, but there's a new path open now. The game kind of feels like Portal a little bit, with how you walk from room to room. I mean, obviously there's major differences, but it's kind of like you don't get a whole lot of information. The story is revealed to you as you go. The graphics kind of look similar. I don't know if it's like puzzle, you know. I guess we're going down into the facility.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
how they're
true.
like...
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
Like-
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
It's like most people who go to work. So...
No. He refused to
we
believe
going up?
it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Truman Show ending confirmed. What's that? Why is it dark in here?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Confirmed.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Actually, let's turn it back on. Let's turn the mind control back on. What button? Let's put it back on. Oh, big old power button right there. Alright. Well then. Okay. Mind control status offline. Dude, that's so funny. That'd be such a funny wallpaper too. Mind control status offline. What does it say? Console disabled. I guess I got to turn the power back on. It's looking like a proper puzzle. If all of those are like activated and I have to do something to them. Mind controls idle. Awaiting input. Can't believe all of this was in its boss's office. It's like a movie theater screen. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
That's it. Mind control system. Yeah, let's put it back on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
yeah, get to know
where we're going,
the person
what
inside
all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
It is the Matrix.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Sad face.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
There's a Netflix show called The Travelers.
This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you.
The story is so good.
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with
a long
on the
2
next
minutes.
go around will be
It's
even
actually
better.
timed correctly.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't
2
grow
hours?
on trees.
Wait, a minute.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what
He's
you're
not gonna
supposed to
kill
be
us.
doing right
I can
now?
already tell he's not gonna kill
Or
us.
did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on
wonder if I'm
every
supposed
little
to be
thing in
doing
this
something.
room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
I feel
or
like
this
maybe I'm
door.
supposed to be like...
Everything, anything. Something here will save me.
I don't know.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
He said
Do
this
you
video
have
game.
any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Video games are such a great way to tell a story.
You're in for quite a disappointment.
This one is
But
more
here's a
like
spoiler for you.
choose
That
your
timer
adventure
isn't a
type game.
catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only
Yes.
still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
dude's wild.
humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Tragedy.
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Ready.
seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Like Mega Man
No
X
ending
when you
here,
have to ride
just
the
you
sword
being
silo.
blown to pieces. Will
When the
you
line's
cling
vibrating
desperately
20
to your
seconds
frail
before.
life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Nope, we're
Another
ready.
choice.
I mean, we're ready to
Make
be
it
blown
count.
up, but
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the
Just
joke.
waiting to be blown
And
up.
believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
okay. I guess he did actually blow us up. Maybe he wasn't bluffing at all. Maybe he was not bluffing. I thought he was bluffing. I thought he was bluffing. Little blufferooski. Little blufferooski, not really bluffing. Alright, how did I even get to that ending? I don't know. I'll take a short break. That was pretty funny. It was not a bluff. Okay. I am gonna take a short break, use the bathroom, and then we'll play some more of this really, really, really funny game. Did I'm just waiting. Some of these controls, I don't know how they work. Okay. See if that works. Okay, yeah, there we go. We'll be right back. I guess I'll go ahead and run ads like I usually do, just because it's like you don't want it to be nothing. Let me see. I totally did think it was going to be a bluff. But no! Just explosion. Just nuclear explosion. Literally, just death. Just actual freaking death. I'm going to have to remember how I even got there. This game is so funny. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, about to come back. It's turning it all back on. Okay. Alright, gonna turn the camera back on. Blue. Alright. Welcome back, thank you! Alright, so I'm gonna try to get that ending again, but I'm wondering if I pushed any buttons, if it would have let me escape. I would not be a good hostage negotiator for the FBI. I wondered about that one time, a long time ago. I'm like, I could probably, talk to people and calm them down. But then if they're like, don't do it, I got a bomb strapped to my chest, I think. And then I'm like, nah, he's not gonna. I guess it would not be good. I'm not, maybe not the type to do much with the bluffs. It got like cloudy outside, so the lighting looks a little different. Okay. All right. Let's just go ahead and restart for some, I don't know why, but just to get a fresh start. All right. So how did I get there? Oh my gosh.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Is this new? Did he say that last time? Alright, well I guess I can't go back in there, so whatever. Why would you... This is so funny. Where are the cameras? Each one of these desks had a camera. 420! Blaze it! Alright, I went to the meeting room, I think.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. This really is like how the Portal computer, like...
Yet there was not a single person here
It's
either.
like such an emotional...
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Memories. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This game is so funny. Alright, what was it? 285?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Oh, look behind the painting.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright. Let's see if I could have escaped the destruction sequence. Spooky. So spooky. Spooky. Spooky-ah. Spooky-ah. Okay. Alright. 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 We got this. We got this. I'm just assuming all the loading screens are like that now. Can't believe the sparks actually gave me a jump scare. First time. I have like no...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, let's see what I missed.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Like got cloudy outside, so change the lighting. Oh yeah, we already know most of this in here.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
No
reduced to
co-workers
images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Fired. Is there another button to push? No signal. Wait, oh, it's this way. Let's do it.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Can I push the button again? Okay, so I think this went up last time.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Blind to the world. Okay. Alright, let's see.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
It's so funny when it's like on or off. Okay, so I'm just trying to see, like, when I get the timer, can I actually escape? Because there was the catwalk that said escape at the whole start of this. Giant electrical symbol. I love it. Shock hazard symbol. Okay. Yeah, it's already off.
Oh, Stanley,
Already off.
You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off.
Wait, maybe I can push off.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Off.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
How do I get out of here?
Until detonation, then?
Where did I come in?
Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your
Alright, I'm just going to the catwalk. Where's the catwalk?
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Where was the catwalk?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the
jeez.
story. Sometimes
gotta push
when
a
I
button
tell
that
it,
says number
I simply
3?
let you sit there in your office
kinda
forever,
stressful.
pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
Alright, purple
I let the
2,
office sink into
purple
the
2,
ground,
purple 2,
swallowing
purple 2.
everyone inside,
Is that
or I
purple
let
over
it
there?
burn to a
Purple 2,
crisp.
purple 2, purple
I have
2,
to say this,
purple
though.
2.
This version of events has been rather amusing.
Purple.
Watching
Oh,
you
it's on
try
the
to make
s-
sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I just hate to
I
see
can't get back
it
to the
go.
catwalk. Oh, this is.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even
that?
better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
What?
You know what? To hell
Green
with it.
5.
I'm
Green
going
5.
to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
It's like
trees.
puzzle.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room
You
was
have
capable
3
of
attempts
turning it
remaining.
off? I mean, look at you.
Oh,
running
jeez.
from button to button, screen to screen,
Backup power,
clicking
backup
on
power.
every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no,
Oh my
these
gosh.
colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Oh my
Why would you
gosh.
think that, Stanley? That this video game can be
that?
beaten? Won? Sold?
This-
Do
wait,
you
is this
have
where I put the
any
code in?
idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution?
What?
10?
What does it
100?
need?
1,000?
It needs
I
5
look forward to
greens.
finding out
Oh
and to
my
watching
goodness.
the bomb go off each time you
Ugh.
fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity.
does it
And
want?
Stanley died again.
Ah!
And Stanley
No!
died again. And Stanley died
Let me out of
again.
here. Man, I don't know how to get out.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Okay.
30 seconds until a
Alright.
big boom and then
Goodbye, employee
No ending.
427.
just you being blown to pieces.
Ah.
Will you cling desperately to your
There
frail
might be a
life,
way out
or
of
will
this
you let
room?
it go
I don't
peacefully?
know.
Another choice.
Nope. Come on,
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
Don't do it.
And believe me, I
Don't
will
do
be
it.
laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I really want to solve that room now. Maybe it can't be solved. Maybe that's the joke. The joke is me. Well. Minecraft explosion JPEG.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of
It's a
it.
different intro
If he checked over
message.
his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
That's so weird. It's like a different intro message. Kind of takes long to get back to that spot, though. But why was... I don't know. So there was like stuff on the computer screen that said like 5 green. And then there was another computer screen where I could input... I don't know. I mean, there might be a way out of that room, but...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
Alright.
the door on his left.
Do I want to try it again? Have we tried going right when he says... No, not yet. Not yet. I guess the game is really long.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
So far I've
Feeling
just
a
been going
wave
left.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Memories.
office, hoping he
My
might
favorite room
find an
right there.
answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I kind of want to try the code again, but... Sometimes on the computer screen it wanted you to do 5 inputs. I don't know, I'll give it one more shot. See if I can make any sense of it.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley
2-8?
froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be? Stanley was in such
that
a
it?
rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
He didn't even let the narrator talk. Yeah, I saw it can take like 2 hours to 10 hours to beat. Or if you try to do everything, it'll take like 100 hours or something, I don't know. But I just want to try that puzzle again. Ah, dude, that was so funny. He didn't even... Did I remember the code right? I guess I did. Oh my gosh, dude, this game is so funny. Okay. Didn't even have time to let the... If you ever saw, like, time travel stuff, like, the CW series, The Flash. Oh, and also Steins Gate, of course, that's the big one. They have some really good time travel stuff like this, where you, like, relive the same day over and over. Well, as in the case of the CW's Flash, with Barry Allen, it's only, like, moments of it. Kind of spoilers.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I haven't gone there yet either. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this puzzle. Didn't even let the narrator talk, dude. That's so funny.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Can't imagine the writers.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I wasn't intentionally trying to do 100%, but... so many different paths. Okay. Let's do it.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Yeah, I got the
Each bore
deluxe
the
version.
number of an employee in the building.
I guess
Stanley's
I figured why not,
co-workers.
if I was gonna buy
the
it,
lives
just,
of so many individuals reduced to images
ahead
on a
and get
screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, you're fine. That's fine. It's honestly, reading the title is not something I literally do it all the time. Like,
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
It's almost like a
Stanley
movie.
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable.
all of us
Wasn't it?
give
Was it even
our lives
possible?
control to,
Had he
in some way or
truly
another.
spent his entire life
some extent.
utterly blind to the world?
Or another to other people. Alright,
But here was the proof.
So
The
this
heart
is-
of the operation. Controls
this is the
labeled
door
with
that I came in.
emotions. Happy or sad or content.
And then
Walking,
I'm pretty sure that
eating,
one was
working. All of it monitored and
also
commanded
locked.
from this very place.
It's locked
And
right
as the
now
cold
even.
reality of his past began
Okay,
to sink in,
so there's some buttons
Stanley
over
decided
here.
that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
and
over
then there
another
was like
human life.
input buttons
For he
over...
would dismantle the controls once and
I'm gonna be
for
familiar
all.
with the room before I Apparently if you have the 2022 version, you lose a single ending because the way the game is coded. RIP. I'll have to YouTube it. Is that a different version than deluxe version? Alright, this is where it looks like there was button inputs over here on this side. What is that? Is that a button? Oh yeah. So it's a button that literally just says 3. Okay, what is this? 1, 2. Getting familiar with the room. Try to solve this stupid puzzle. So there was... This is a blue light here. Console to save. Dude, this puzzle is probably so hard. They probably made it like to where you have to like perfect speed run it. Okay, there's button 1 and 2. Is that a button up there? There's a button up there. But I don't know which one it is. But I know it's probably not 1, 2, or 3. Okay, button there. Oh, I see another one up there. There's a button 5. These are probably all red herrings. Oh my gosh. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Alright. So there's... Okay, so this is... I hope the numbers on the buttons don't change. It's apparently on the original deluxe version, but not the updated version of the game. Oh, well... Okay. That's 5. That's 3. That's 1 and 2. So that's gotta be 4 up there. But then why was it like some of them were green? This might be too hard for me. Unless I like pause it and think in between. Alright.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Take control
Is that
of
what
the
you
Matrix.
wanted? Control?
Alright.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Yeah.
How long until detonation?
Atomic energy.
Let's say 2 minutes.
Alright, let's see.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Okay, red
it's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
Button
Shape
1 is
it
right
to your
here.
heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you,
okay. I mean, this
about
is red,
me,
where
it's
a triangle, though.
What all this means. I barely know
it's a
where
power
to
symbol.
start.
Oh my goodness, I have to find...
What's that?
A red...
You'd like to know where your co-workers are.
Okay, whatever.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Did it work?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
Oh, dude.
I turned off the machine. I set you free.
Herrings.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
Whatever.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Maybe
I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds.
Okay. I can't... Pausing is like kind of a form of cheating. So, are all of these buttons just red herrings? Or is there a button in this room that is a red?
Time
has a number 1 on
trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that
They're
you
all
have no
green.
idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red
was
button.
the 4.
Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Failsafe? I only need 500 points exactly! Oh, dude,
One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000?
How many times will you replay this bit?
I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
Goodbye, boy.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds.
Is it still going? Why is it moving on the pause screen? It's freaking me out. I don't think I have any of those things set up. I think those are Streamlabs.
You have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will
I don't
you
think
let
there
it
is
go
a way out of this
peacefully?
room. There could be a way out of that room,
Choice.
but I don't know.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
I don't know. I'll try to find a different path. I didn't know. Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah. I feel like there might be a way out of that room, but I'm not going to spend any more time in that room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The first text
Stanley
is, like,
decided to go
different.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Maybe?
missed a memo.
I don't know. I think the first time I, like, turned around, I don't know if I want to keep doing the mind control storyline.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Although I want to see what
he
happens if I
entered
go
the door
to
on his
escape.
left.
Like the catwalk that says escape. I've been playing this game for like the next 6 years. 6 years or
Yet
something.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Pray to the
there.
broom closet. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't believe that there's like nothing in here.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
You didn't even let me put in the combination that time! Ah! I guess the game is keeping track of like prior attempts. I don't know. So funny.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Why did I not think about going back up yet? I can't wait to find out. Can I go back down? No.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Let's go ahead and close the secret passageway. I don't remember what the code was anymore. Wonder if I can go out this way. Do I have to go back down the elevator? Am I stuck? Not much I can do now. Oh, I can go back down now. Okay, dude, that was so funny.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Should I go back up again?
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
This is just too funny. This is too funny.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Oh my gosh. Alright. The dramatic music.
God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
I wonder how many hours of voice recording this game took, dude. Probably a whole freaking
Okay,
lot.
I'm ready. I'm
Oh my
prepared to
gosh.
embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
The double one gets me, dude. Oh my gosh.
I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Alright, let's try to open the safe again. Sounds like a cash register. I guess the keypad doesn't do anything. Okay. Stuck in a loop.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Oh my gosh.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I'm gonna have so many funny insults after playing this game. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's try the escape path.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I didn't try to turn the machine off yet. Can I notice? Oh, I was like stuck on the fence on the side. Okay. Escape. Alright, yeah, I mean, it seems pretty legitimate.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No, I'm not going down there.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Alright, let's do it.
Nope, still on board with death.
Alright, okay. maybe I'll just walk backwards. Yeah, it's not scary if you walk backwards, right? Is it just infinite?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, the narrator doesn't tend to bluff. So... I guess this is another death path. Okay. Yep. Is it the car? What is it? Interesting. Alright, let's do it! It's just a hole that you fall in. Wait, I'm still alive? What? Am I alive?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Aww.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Maybe don't squish me. Maybe don't squish me. Squish me. Do it. I'm good.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Oh, time
In a
froze.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Maybe not? Maybe not dead? I don't feel dead. Some boxes. Oh my goodness. Is this part of the death? Did I beat it?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to
Why did the
accomplish?
narrator voice change? Oh wow.
When every
this is
path
beautiful.
you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
This is
death
deep.
becomes meaningless, making
like
life the
philosophical.
same. Do you see now? Do you see
We're in
that
heaven.
Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. Nature paintings. Oh my gosh, I'm in like the freaking control room of the Matrix. Stanley's computer. Office layout. Okay, office layout. I think that's where I started. I don't know how to get into those back rooms. Corridor. Pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Okie dokie. I remember this room. The 2 doors. The set of 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. It's a funny game. Filing cabinets, I've seen those before. I feel like I'm in like the credits. It's like a heaven. Na, 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 na. I wonder if I'm going to see stuff I haven't seen yet. The Office. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yep. I don't know if I've seen those. Filing cabinets. Buttons! A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard, stroke, and a synthesized one. Yeah, these are the buttons in the explosion room. Interesting. Dude, this is actually credits. Wait, did I just beat the game? Have I been beating the game the whole time? Oh, Kevin Brating as the narrator. I think this is wild to have your credits in the game, like in a room that you can like explore like this. Siddhartha Barnhoon, additional music, additional voices. Dude, it's so shiny. It's like marble. Artwork. The Office. Some of these places I haven't gotten to. I feel like this is giving me like major spoilers. Like I found like the ending that has like all the information. Yeah, I think I just... Let me see. Let me fix my microphone real quick. Microphone! Okay, it's back. Yeah, I guess I found like the ultimate ending. I don't know. Like all of this stuff is like stuff. I feel like this is all stuff that I'm supposed to experience in the game, but I haven't yet. Like this is the ending that you would want to get last. Okay. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. Soda machine. Alright. Warzone! Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. So, this is total spoilers. Or is it? Or is this part of the game? I don't know. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters. Yeah. 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 Dude, what kind of... Where am I? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Let's say, while we had initially planned to use these as... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, so this is like questions from the audience. Okay. Wow. 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 Dear narrator, I appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and a standalone title. I appreciate the credit given to art, which is why I'm eager to see... I don't have time to read all of them. Wait, if I pause it, does it... No, it just blurs it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like this is the true ending. Oh, it's my office, but it looks different. From left to right, the evolution... Oh, so it is actually different. The first was created in November, and the third, and yada yada. Interesting. I'm metagaming now. I like how I started this game and I'm like, I don't want any spoilers, and then I find like the one path that has like all the spoilers in it. Maybe, I don't know yet. But it feels like this is like the deluxe edition ending. Because it's talking about stuff in 2018. Game design mockup. Monitor room elevator. For a time, it could go up or down. Players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down. Okay. Countdown room. Oh, this is only stuff for the ending that I've done, I think. It's an early version of the countdown room. Okay. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Exit? Dude. This is crazy. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown. The countdown ending. Dude. Did I come up this way yet? Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Office clock. Did it match up the time to what time it is now? You are the game now. If I recall, this game is a Half-Life mod originally, like a lot of these old games. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I never saw that room. So what is that room? Oh, it's the boss's office. Okay, so they just tried to make it like whatever. Okay. The lounge. An early version of the... What is all this?
Stanley stood on the roof. When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice forever. This elevator for sure would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story. Stanley stood on the roof.
I have no idea where... This is like... I guess I'm still in the game. But there was credits on the wall. This must be the credits ending. But it's gotta be like Deluxe. If I recall, this game is a Half-Life mod. It's a Half-Life mod. I didn't play Half-Life either. Alright, so I think I went in a circle. And there was only one path that said, like, escape or exit. It's a nice museum, though. Nice, you know. Yeah, I went in there. Did I go in here? Where was the escape? The exit. What's thundering outside? The apartment timer. Oh, geez. I don't like that countdown. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds. Oh, geez, dude. This is literally spoilers. I got the spoiler ending. I got the spoiler ending. I didn't want spoilers. But I can't help myself but to keep reading. It's ridiculous. How did I find the spoiler ending? Interesting. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first two doors. The simplest version. Okay. Well. Alright, let's try to find the exit. Oh, there's still more stuff in here. Holy crap, dude. Zending. Zending. Interesting. For a long time we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Huh. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Ooh. Trailers. Trailers! I never saw any of the trailers for this, actually. Well, I guess I beat the game. I got the credits ending, so... I guess you would just call this the credits ending. Let's try to find that freaking exit. This place is a labyrinth. The game didn't read the title, dude. I mean, for real. Like, what the heck? Unless all of this is fake and I'm just being like mind fucked right now. I swear I saw, unless it was a picture of what an exit would look like. Alright, now I'm lost. Okay. Went up here. Maybe it's over. Stupid museum. I'm actually lost now, but I really feel like I saw something that said exit. Oh, up here? Yeah, here it is. Exit. Okay, let's find out what's going on.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Uh-oh. I mean, this is pretty much my only choice, I think.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh!
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your Xbox. There's no other way to beat this
Turn
game.
off your Xbox?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
Not
Don't
turning on
let
my
time
Xbox.
choose for you. Don't let...
I got squished. I guess that's called the squish ending. Well, that was interesting. I did not expect that to happen. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So the first ending that I found was the psychotic break and hit by a car. The second ending that I found was being exploded, and then the third ending I found had credits. But
All of
did it
his
have
co-workers
spoilers?
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Okay.
he had simply missed a memo.
So that was, I went down, I think that's everything down in the mind control. I think that's everything on the left path.
When
It
Stanley
kinda
came
feels
to
like
a
it.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on
Maybe.
his left.
Dude, I'm not gonna turn off my Xbox. She really said turn off your Xbox. Is that, oh, I guess that is the game's true. Is it the game's true? No, I didn't turn the power off. Alright, let's just go to the right and see what's over here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Gosh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Cold drinks, dude, $1.25. Although if my stream abruptly ends, it's lightning.
Really, really worth it being here in the room.
Maybe like a short
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Dude, the narrator is so funny.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Alright.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Alright.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on his left. I don't know. No. I don't know about that. I don't know about calling it that. There we go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I almost want to look up if I got like the true ending. The broom closet ending. Man, maybe I'll go back to that room. Can't. My fate is sealed. Am I gonna die from a workplace injury? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift? Dude, I don't have that much money. Oh, my
But in his eagerness to
goodness.
prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform
there was gonna
and
be a
plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
I
Everyone
thought there was
thinks
gonna
you
be
are
a
very
soft
powerful.
block there. I thought there was gonna be a soft block there. Interesting.
All of his co-workers had gone. What could it
Very
mean?
interesting.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It has a nice hook to it. It's like you're at work and everyone's gone.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright. It got like cloudy outside, so it's like dark on my camera now.
Wow.
Alright, I'm not gonna
Yes,
stay.
This room. What a beautiful room. What a
But you know what?
gorgeous,
Maybe I will stay.
gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I go back there? I wonder what is actually there.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't trust elevators anymore. Do not trust elevators anymore. I wonder if it takes me back to the mind control facility if I go this way.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
So it's
Feeling
kind
a
of like
wave
back in
of
the story.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I guess it just, if you follow the main story, it does take you here.
Here's the door, just go.
Here's the door, just go. Come on, let me put in the button. Let me put in the buttons. Ah, it's not even there. Oh, but I hit it. Oh. 2, 2, 8. Is it 4, 5? I was trying to type 4, 5. I typed 1, 2. Oh my gosh. It's like a different sound clip every time. I don't know why I keep going back here. I want to check out the rest of the game, but now I'm back on this path. I wonder if the path is like gonna be different now because I did a different starting room. Like I took it the detour.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So I remember here left me to like... So it's probably gonna be pretty common then for people to like do this path.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth
Yeah.
was that at the end of this hall, Stanley
like
would meet
a
his
lot of people
violent
would-
death.
I feel like a lot of people would take
But
that
of
path
course,
pretty early
Stanley
on.
thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Wonder if I... So I guess I'm already on this path. I didn't really mean to be on this path again, but... I guess... I'll just try to turn the power off instead of turning it on.
The lights rose
what
on an
happens.
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
This
Did
game
he
is so
have the
funny.
strength to find out?
Ah!
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I can't tell if there's thunder and lightning outside or if it's the game.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It's... Oh my god, dude. That sounded like it was right outside my house. Dude, there's a giant lightning strike and my game just froze. I wonder if this stream is still working. Oh, the game didn't freeze. I just got scared. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Stream's
But here
on.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
That sounded like it was like
eating,
right outside
working.
my house.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Kind of want to check, make sure everything's okay outside real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, everything's fine. Maybe your Xbox get hit by lightning will be a new ending. Dude, she did tell me to turn my Xbox off. Let's get the camera back on. I've got a lot of like, I think I have a lot of stream delay. Maybe that's just normal. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's like 2 minutes. Oh, that lighting is so weird behind me. Let me try a different lighting. This is all like, I guess, stuff that I'll have to learn as I go. But once I learn it, I'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. Okie dokie. Okay. Alright, I was sending some text messages. I guess this lighting isn't too bad. Okay. Actually, it's too bright. I don't like it. Now I can't see my TV as well. Well, I guess it's not too bad. Let me see. Actually, it's not too bad. I don't like that. Alright. Okay, now, I mean, the machine is already turned off, so why would turning it off do anything? Did I just die again? I think I just died again.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh, dude, probably
Where
so
had
many.
his co-workers gone?
said
How
you
had he
killed them.
been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as
like
sunlight
so much
streamed
like
into the
Portal.
chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Oh,
For
this
it
looks
was
nice.
not knowledge or even power that he had been
Oh,
seeking,
happiness.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be
Will be
his.
his.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
I feel like this is fake.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
No. You. I must stay where it is comfortable. Oh, the lighting's done. It's a big door. I don't know. I don't know about this. Don't know about the. Oh,
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
free.
The feeling of
All these
liberation.
different types of mountains.
The immense possibility of the new path before him.
Can't control my character anymore.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant
Okay.
to happen.
Official ending.
And
according to the
Stanley
narrator.
was happy.
Is that so? Oh, I just got an achievement for Xbox. Beat the game. So I guess... Okay, so I just got an Xbox achievement for beating the game, so I guess that's just following the prompts like normal. And doing everything as expected. But it's like, it's on a path that's so close to the credits ending, it doesn't make sense to me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder if there's any way to turn off the countdown room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I wonder if I
well.
stay...
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
He's
it.
literally telling me to, like, admire the employee round.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Alright.
What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace,
Nice to just...
its subtle charm.
I think he's saying
No.
different stuff.
Stanley knew it was something
Saying a different
deeper,
voice line this time.
something darker.
Something darker? Yeah, because I already know it's like a mind control facility, I guess.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
See if anything happens. It seems like...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and
Wonder if
reflected
the
poorly
voice
on
lines
his
ever
overall
stop.
personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Don't know if it's gonna do. I'm just literally looking at my phone, waiting for it. It's not doing anything different. Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, okay, so that took me back down to the main storyline. And then this is the room where I accidentally fell off.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Dude, it's hard to fire people. Okay, this is where I accidentally fell off. Number 1. I don't know what it says. Number 1 something. Alright. Let's do this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
I wonder if I can
not
always
asking
get
for
back
me,
to like the main
I'm
story
asking for her.
from like any point in the decision tree. Wait, he just said I'm asking for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To
Yeah?
put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is
She's
her?
been waiting.
Who is she? Is it my desk? Is it my computer desk? Is it Mariella?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't talk to strangers. Although the credits ending that I saw said that I'm supposed to like, it's like wait for 15 seconds or something. I don't, can I unplug it? Can I just it's not even plugged into
As Stanley picked up the phone,
I can unplug
a
it!
white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white,
All right,
roll
let's do it.
credits.
Okay. We can do
Not
that.
picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Is it something
You're
on
not
my face?
Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh lord.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so I can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Crocodile.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to
Field
test
exercise.
and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
Why is
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed
Forklifts?
on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
another choice? I want to pick up the phone now. I want to pick up the phone now. Let me talk to my wife! Let me talk to her! It's not doing anything. Plug it back in, dude. I don't have like a mouse, so I can't see like where my cursor is aiming. Alright. Can I get in there? Danger. Danger everywhere. Okay, I guess there really is nothing in this room. My gosh. Okay. Fragila. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'm not going back over there. Okay, can I not go back over here? Let me pick up the phone! Let me pick up the phone! Alright, let's see if I can reset it and pick up the phone now. Alright.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make
guardrails
no
around
sense
the
at all.
platform.
We just need to get you home
And he
as
put a
soon as
guardrail
possible
there. I
before
failed
the
out.
narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
There's a barrier now. Last time I accidentally fell. Can I still jump? Let me jump! Let me pick up the phone. I cannot go. Freaking dolly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't have a choice but to go back, you know, through the story loop. I don't have a choice. I can't go back. I want to pick up the phone. My wife. This game almost feels like an analogy for like the corporate capitalistic struggle to like break free from work. All right. It's like, you know, working 9 to 5, soulless, and then all your coworkers are like not there, so it's almost like, you know, superficial interactions with coworkers, and then this game is like just trying to figure out your own life, of course, but also like trying to escape this grind, this corporate capitalistic grind.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I can't go back through these doors. It's forcing me to do like the ending.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
The game is distorting. It's turning into freaking. Oh my gosh. What was that movie? Inception. It's turning into Inception. I can't read that. 1, 2, 3. All right. I can't go that way either. All right. I don't know. Really want to pick up the phone. Now that you told me all the pictures are together. Now that it told me like what could have been. At first I was like, I don't want to pick up the phone. But now I'm like, let me pick up the phone. What?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. Oh, I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No, no you don't. Nope.
I'm still here in this pile of rubbish, with you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
This dude's like insulting me.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
I've done it.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to pick up the phone. Let me pick up the
phone. Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
I have
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I wonder if all the
entered
endings
the door on his left.
Are gonna I wonder if like all of the endings are gonna force me to like one of the 2. Like I don't know.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I'm gonna try to go in
exactly
and
as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I like how he clears his
entered
throat.
the door on his left.
All right, let's try to go in and then immediately go back out. Okay, let's try to gonna try to proc the voice line.
No!
Okay,
Why
okay.
did you do that? Quickly.
Okay, so I hurried back. Oh, okay, so you cannot like hurry back.
Behave
before it's
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting
guess
the
it doesn't have
story
anything,
first.
like, tight
I'm
timing
quite
like
sure
that.
you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to
my
a set of
gosh.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The whole game is this room. Alright. 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 You know what I like? I like the employee lounge. Let's go there. Oh, he fixed it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
fixed it.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet is locked. I used to be able to go in there. Maybe I'll go down
Coming
this?
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't go down. I can't go down. It's forcing me this way. Alright, bathroom? Can't go in the bathroom either. This is like forcing the ending on me. There's no more like choices to make. Oh. Wait a minute. That looks different. This looks different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this
different.
until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay
Then,
all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself
Dude, this
the
door looks
courage to
jank.
face the unknown.
This door
He
looks...
drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Please speak clearly. I wonder if it's... Do I have to be in game chat?
Stanley spoke the code.
Oh.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the
Night
wall.
Shark 115. I don't imagine that this game has voice recognition coming out in 2011 like that.
I'm
unless it's
sorry,
part
is
of
there a
the
problem? You
Deluxe
didn't
edition.
mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I don't know. I don't know what to...
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
I tried
Why did you
that.
come this way? Speak.
tried that.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Consciousness is like... No.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door.
What?
Are
Is
you
this
listening
another...
to
This
me?
is so weird that there's like
Can you hear
another
me?
ending.
Is everything all right?
Another ending with
Stanley,
credits?
this is
I don't know
important.
what this game is.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist
can't.
without you. Do you understand me?
Can't do
Whatever
anything.
choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We
Oh, you
work
can't be
together.
wrong
I'll
here?
accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
I don't know if I ever
Choose.
just stayed in that room to get that
Do
voice line.
something. Anything.
Ugh,
This is more important than you can ever know.
dude's getting
I
desperate.
need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Oh,
Are you
I
there?
can't.
You
I'm locked
listening
out
to
of my
this?
body.
Stanley, are you there?
I guess you can get credits more than one
You
time.
need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Ugh.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Sorry, Leroy. Okay, I guess that was another ending. How many endings have I found so far? Quite, maybe 4 or 5. Maybe 4 or 5. I like the broom closet ending.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great.
This game
he
is too
thought to
much.
himself.
This game
This
is
is what
so
I've
much.
wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I wonder what's changing his voice line at the start. Maybe it's just random. Alright. Okay. Maybe there's a way to like unlock those doors. I just noticed the sound of nuke. It just says new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
This game is too much. Alright. Whoa. Dude. That employee was not doing too great. Very hidden. Elevator. Am I gonna be squished again? Is this the squish ending? Squish ending! Woo! Squish ending! Squish, squish, squish.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What is this?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video
Oh,
game released in
2013.
2013 on home computers.
This is like all meta stuff.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022
This is like another
with the
credits
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Glad it's on console.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What
oh,
is
well,
going
this sounds
on?
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Universal Studios in Florida has rides like that. Lots of theme parks have rides like that. Can I get back? Can I do it again? Can I do it again? I want to go back on the ride again. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing
elevator with
special yet,
grass.
but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Oh my gosh. It's not going anywhere.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Okay. Alright. 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 Alright.
All right. All right, let's see it. The jump circle?
I can jump? Okay. Oh! Amazing. Amazing. New content. you can jump within a circle. Maybe I'll save some jumps for later. Psych! 360. Look at how it's so like pixely. It says press A to jump. It's like very old school. Okay. New content. Press A to jump. It's just art.
Is that it?
Is
Surely
that it?
that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. 720p text. I don't know if okay, I got 18 jumps remaining. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I go back the way I came? Probably not. Oh my gosh, this game's so funny, dude.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
It's gonna be another
I'm
jump
ready
circle.
for whatever it is.
It's gonna be another jump circle. Dude, that's how game developers nowadays really do be like that though. They're like, new content. It's like, alright, first you already released a game that was broken, so your new content is now just making the game, like, playable. Okay. I can't jump anymore. I can only jump in the jump circle.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me,
I can't
why
look
don't
at
we
it.
just
I
reset
can't
the
look at
game,
it.
and we'll
Yeah,
try
let's
to get
reset.
back to what the Stanley Parable is really
let's
about.
reset, yeah.
No frills, no gimmicks.
I don't want to use up all my jumps,
Just
though.
you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I got the new content ending. Oh my gosh. Is this... Whoa. Oh, I'm still in the game. It's not like reset. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom before I pee my pants. I'm gonna take a short break. Give me a break to catch my breath. I'll use the bathroom and I'll be right back. This game has got me freaking rolling. I am just freaking absolutely... I don't think I've ever cried this much. Like, laughing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break and then we will come back to this because this is way too funny. Alright, I'm about to be coming back now. Alright. I turned the overhead light off, so hopefully I'm turning the camera back on now. And then it takes like 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's like a 30-second stream delay. Okay, maybe I should keep the light on because it's gonna get darker. Alright, I'm double checking to see how much time I have left. I think I have like 20 minutes left. No, not that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have like 20 minutes left or so. Alright, so I went to the bathroom, so now I'm not gonna freaking wet myself. Dude, this game is so funny. I haven't laughed this hard. This is like better than like going to like a comedy show. Oh. It's like better than going to like a comedy show. Or like watching like Whose Line Is It? Or so Whose Line Is It anyways? No. Who's Impractical Jokers? Oh my gosh, I laugh at stuff like that all the time. And sometimes they go around on tour and do like stand up. I like gotta catch my breath. It's like I don't think I've laughed this much in one day in like ever. Alright. That sounded kind of depressing, but serious time all the time. I guess I just play like so much multiplayer stuff. Like I always have like a really competitive type of mood. I don't want to go out there. That looks like that's a whole new set of issues out there. I can't stay in here. Can I click on my keyboard? It sounds like I'm making keyboard clicky noises. There was a computer game I played really early on called Myst. Maybe if I change this, let's see. Oh, is it instant? No. The delay. Oh, so there's more of a delay if I have like Twitch Stream Manager up. There's like more of a delay if I have it set to like 1080 versus like 720 on like just like watching on Twitch. Okay. I guess that only matters if I like accidentally go out of the camera. Aww. It's a portrait of the wall. It's a portrait on the wall of what used to be on this path. This makes it so much funnier with like the boss room, where I kept going up to the boss's room from the elevator. I remember when I used to be there. It was good times. It was good times. Like banging on the door. This game is just... Oh, okay.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
What's he gonna show me? I don't know. What else is over there, though? I don't know how I feel about that vent. I'm not going back to your story, dude. Mr.
Oh,
Narrator.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Call me a dork. Oh, nice little nature walk. Pictures. Oh! What was... Alright, let's go see it. Let's see what it was. I don't trust this narrator. I don't know what to do. It's just gonna lead me to the room with 2 choices. Alright, whatever. Alright, this is comfortable. This is familiar. Can't imagine the writers of this game just like... They must be freaking geniuses, honestly. I don't know. We're just really creative. Good times. Good times in there. 483.
When
Alright.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want the phone. Let's pick up the phone.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Back in.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
I
just to
wonder what
admire it.
timeline I'm in, like...
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I haven't been down the elevator there yet. The
Stanley
guardrails
was so
are missing.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired
I guess
years
I'm back
ago.
on the main path? Because there's no guardrails. There's guardrails here. But...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
going there.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
His voice is
story has
really
been
nice for
about
this,
nothing
actually.
but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Alright, let's talk to the
Someone
wife.
you've forgotten
I was trying to
about.
talk to the wife the whole time.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Although I also want to go back in that vent. It's probably not even like accessible anymore. When it starts a new game and there's things that are different, I don't know if it's like
This
a
is
new
it,
game.
Stanley. Your chance to
like-
redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to
so
let
dark in
her
there.
back into your life.
Yeah, let's pick up the
She's
phone this
been
time.
waiting.
Alright, let's pick
That's
it up.
her, Stanley. You
See what's going on. It's just white. What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yes.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Okay.
All right.
There's the
Okay,
wife
there we
ending.
go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
Your damn.
Ah!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Hit
I'm
me
trying to
pretty
get you
hard,
to
right?
see
No, I'm just
something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on
Are
here.
you? Is it gonna be mind control facility? We're apartment 427? I don't even. Hello, ma'am.
This is a very
Hello.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, did he get hit by a car? Good morning. Press blip on your controller. I'm trying to push like everything besides that button. Alright, fine. I'll push
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder
Oh
of the
my gosh, is it gonna have
inconsequential
me-
nature of his existence.
It's gonna have me. It's gonna have me just push.
Look at
stupid
him there,
buttons all over.
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's
This is such
eating
a troll
lunch.
game.
Now he's going home. Now he's coming
This is
back
like a
to work.
jail.
One might even feel
looks
sorry
like
for
a-
him, except that he's chosen this life.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do lock themselves in a life where they feel trapped. It's like also it's comfortable, so. This looks like a jail. Oh, the bedroom. This is a 1 bedroom. Depending on your location, like if this was in Manhattan, this might be, not too bad. Probably like $1,000 a month. I don't know. And then you just split it with 6 people. You could put a person there, person there, person there. There's already a person right there. Yeah, I don't think we have room for children unless we make hammocks. Maybe we can use this hammock space. Okay.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
With 6
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic
This game is so good, I'm
discoveries
just
of
like
new
blown away.
lands. It was wonderful. And each day that
It's
he
not like
returned to
Portal
work
because it has so many
was a
different
reminder
paths.
that none of it would ever happen to him.
That's brutal. Ugh. Please press Y to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that
Oh
one
my
day while
goodness,
at
it's
work,
gonna
he
teleport
stepped
me
up
back.
from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished.
We
off
get
the
it. You want to
face
tell,
of the
like, when
earth.
someone wants
The
to tell a
thought
story and, like, no one
excited him
listens to them.
terribly.
Press Y to spend time with the boys! Woo!
So he went further. He imagined that he came
Okay.
to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Oh
The
my
mere
God.
thought that his decisions would mean something
Breaking
was
on free
almost too
will.
wonderful to behold.
He's like daydreaming.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
I saw that one. I saw that one.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
Game with
And
a
he
baby?
called it the Stanley Parable.
Okay, the Stanley Parable. Okay. Please press blip to tell your kids a story. I got kids and a wife in this ending. What is this universe?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then
my
again, and
apartment
again,
starting to look
over and
more and more
over,
like
wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Each time I
Surely
click
there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
It's so true. It's true. Oh, press Y to tell your life you love her. Alright, restarting. No, I'm just kidding. Why can't I go out? Oh, I guess I have to tell my wife I love her. Oh, wifey.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality,
gone.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more
This game's making me
invested he
feel like I don't have
gets,
free will.
the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh. Oh, press X to go to sleep. I feel like this is gonna kill me.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button,
Do
not do it.
Do it. Ah. Oh, you got it. Dude, congrats on the 10K. Holy crap, you got it. I'm just going to redeem this now in celebration. I'll send that detailed request next time I catch you on Maker. Yeah. Dude, congrats. That's amazing. Do you want your, when I build your level, do you want your name in the stream title? Or do you not want it? Yeah, you've been saving for a long time. If you want to, don't care either way. Okay. Alright, I'll probably put it in there. Oh yeah. What is today? Okay. Oh yeah. I'll send the detailed request next time. Okay. Alright. Oh, dude, congrats again, dude. Thanks for all the support. That took a while, but not too long. Yeah. Amazing! Can't wait to see what we get built. Amazing! You did it! Brr, 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 brr. Airhorn.jpg.gif. Dude, congrats. That's dedication. We're gonna make something so evil. It's going to be evil. Now I can have my own Doopy Nightmare level. Yes, and I will not delete it. It will be on my profile forever. And I might upload it to YouTube too. Oh, upside down time. I gotta find my mirror. Congrats! Press blip to be at work in the morning.
You see? Can he
See?
just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press blip to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules.
Interesting.
I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Oh.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
I wonder if this is.
And I tried again.
anything. Please
And Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
The end is never the end. Oh yeah. Oh, we're back here now. I wonder if I did new game, if it would still give me this extra room? Or if this is the new content, I don't even know. Alright. Do like 1 or 2 more runs. Alright, let's see what's in there.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Let's see
I
what's
want to
in
show you something.
Is it the room with 2 doors? Is that, what the heck is that? Coffee nut? What's up in there? Why can't I go up in there? Why can't I stand up right here? How does this vent support my weight? This is... Did it just kill me? No, it's loading. It's gotta be loading, right? It's got to be loading. Got to be...
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
It's like a shrine to the outside. It's beautiful.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been
beautiful.
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I like the nature parts. The memory zone. It's over here.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap Xbox port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally
No.
launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
Isn't this
Back
just
then,
outside?
It all meant something. Oh, the waste.
What does that say? The greatest wealth is memory? Oh, that's sweet. The Stanley Parabola. Audience award. Dude's missing an eye. Good times. Mind control facility. I wonder what it would like to be like to like get this one. So all of these routes have like spoilers to like other routes. It's very meta. Our first dollar. Oh. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. It's Stanley Parable alpha test. Am I gonna play the alpha test? Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. It is impossible to get this achievement. I think somebody was saying like if you don't play the game for 10 years, you get an achievement. And like if it came out in 2013, new video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down. The New York Times. Is that an actual New York Times article? October 17th, 2013. Ooh, I don't know if... Yeah, I did get that one. I got that exit. Deals tough choices. I wonder if these are actual newspaper articles. I guess they are because they're using the names. Los Angeles Times, New York Times. Nice little house here. Nice little creaky house. They got big roofs on them. I think architecture like this, you would want like a big steep roof if you get a lot of snow. Oh.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
He's reading it.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour of new elevator content. That's got to be one of the critical reviews that someone left. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. This game just, it's like, it just feeds into itself. Like, okay, don't read any reviews except this one. How do you review a game like the Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of it is to risk its ruination. To detail what it has to say about game design, the illusion of choice, and the psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. Comparisons, too, are going to be woefully inadequate. Comparisons? What would I compare this game to? Perhaps its closest cousin would be Dear Esther, but where Dear Esther wastes the form of interactive entertainment Stanley Parable uses and then subverts it, where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley parroted it and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Even holding the game to the standards of any other title is simply not going to be correct. So how do you review what has become known as the Stanley Parable HD, the full-scale reimagining of one of the most intriguing mods available online? How do you discuss it, analyze it, and recommend it? It's quite simple. You don't. You don't. Yeah, don't. And then we got little candles. We got candles all up in here. This game is just like aura farming itself. Memory zone maintenance. Is that for double deluxe content? Is that like the next wave of content down there? I remember that. Oh, remember that one? Might get that picture. That's so funny. And hang it up in my house. The original remake. Person of the Year, Stanley. I hate Mondays. Interesting.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices
so
I've
stupid.
ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10.
This is
Don't
just
you
like
get it,
circle jerking
Stanley?
itself.
The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Xbox. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. Move objects. Move objects. Create levels. Graphics. It's a lot. Carpet textures. Repeatable carpet textures. Ready for your game project. 6 royalty-free designs. Dom's famous. Gray, red. Meeting boring. Grass. Trial version. Does that say missing coworker scenario? This is so many. Somebody, and they only gave it a 9 though. I have always been someone who wants to go. I'm not reading all of that. Oh my goodness! I thought this door. Is that where I came from? The serious room. Your number is 29. I haven't gotten there yet, so it's like giving me like little foreshadowing about other endings, but it feels like spoilers. So the first room that I got, like the first type of memory room that I got, where I got the credits, I was saying it felt like it was spoilers, but that's in other rooms too. So I guess that's, you know, obviously intentional. I was so confused. I was like, what? But this is like, that room doesn't look familiar, so I gotta find that.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Oh, he's about to reset me. They put the switches up top. I guess I can't go. Oh, we're going down to the maintenance.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
I'm scared.
What's this? What's down here?
Scared. Ooh, soda. Don't mind if I do. Honestly, $1.25 for a soda is like the most ridiculous thing that this game has done. Like, everything's so expensive. Where am I?
God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I can't. I can't. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what these websites are, but oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
He said, I'm funny. That was a stream review. Pressurized gas. Oh, they mean Steam. Oh my gosh. That makes so much sense. It feels like a zombie game now. What am I doing outside? Ah, my gosh. What is even going on? Oh, now it is actually... Okay. Alright, we can do this. It's just a review. It's raining and thundering like this is the worst thing to ever happen. Me and my friends do like to like read Xbox reviews of stuff, and it's so funny. People are just so silly. Okay. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Not a big deal.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite
They put their
shocking
name
for
on
me.
there.
I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin
Terse.
with. You can't
Terse
know
means,
how
like,
much
quick,
fluff
I
I
think.
cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe
He's so
it wasn't.
wordy.
Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
While the idea for the game is good, it becomes very repetitive and boring fast, despite all the alternate endings and game cameo appearances. This game is titled thought-provoking, but you'll get the idea. It tries to communicate pretty fast, and then it is just repeating the whole no choice in games thing over and over again. For somebody who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast, as it is neither a revelation nor very interesting. This is thought-provoking only in the first minutes. 3.1 hours on record. They play it for 3.1. Is that a thumbs up? That's a thumbs up, but it's upside down, so it's like almost like a thumbs down. Scarface! Doop Scoot Boogie! Welcome in! Hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been having a good day. I'm playing this most ridiculous game. I've been laughing for the past 3 hours. Crying, laughing so hard. It's good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer and then I have to cut out. What's up, dude? I've been meaning to check this game out. If you watch this, there will be spoilers, but it's so funny. I haven't stopped laughing. It's good. You already got more hours on this stream than the review. I wish I could just play it straight through. I need to cancel all my other appointments today. Oh look, if I angle it like this, my head will be like on the thing. Welcome in, Scarface. It's nice to meet you. I'm doop 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 doop. You already yeah. Hey, you almost beat my level that I sent you too. Oh yeah, and Fishy got to see Chestacius beat my boss level in 20 minutes, and it took me like 4 hours. It's okay. Everyone plays at a different level. I was pretty happy with it. I'm probably gonna make a longer version of it. Welcome in. I wanted to see what's at the end of this arc. Okay.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Dude, that's so true. Oh,
A
you're still
skip
not.
button. Well, yes.
No, I need to read
Yes, I
it.
think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive
mushrooms
reviews of the
next.
Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto.
Is he
I'd do
summoning?
anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Yeah, the debt that you had on my level with the fish just seem like they're not a big issue, but then they are. And then the level gives you a false sense of security by giving you infinite power-ups, but it's kind of just like managing your iframes. I consider that you beat the level. It was just a little bit of bad luck. And then next time I'm going to make one a little bigger. I don't know if I'm going to put power-ups in it or not yet, but we'll see. And then Fishy redeemed to build a level. So we're going to see what that is going to be like. I'm sure it's going to be pretty terrifying. Can I jump in the water? It's gone.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley
I don't know, I'll
Parable
listen to him.
is a game for the people.
I'm gonna listen to what he
And
has
if
to
the
say.
people want silence, then by goodness, that's
gonna
what they're
listen to what he
going to
has to
get.
say.
Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time, everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be
All right,
just yet.
we're
No,
gonna see what he-
until 200. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was
few
plenty
minutes.
of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
nature of choice in
Of
video
course,
games?
I
That's
happen to
actually a good,
believe
you know,
it was
question.
perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Yeah,
Not
he's
that, of
just
course,
kinda-
you need a Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power
We
of the
all know
button.
that one
The minute
person
I
who
start to
rambles
go off
for-
on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really,
This is a
truly getting
Futurama
longer. And my
episode.
God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've
What
looked at
happened
it
to
from
the
every
door?
angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Got the time
Stanley,
travel theme again.
I think it's been a week
A week?
or 2 weeks.
Oh, what was
I've
that
been
noise?
sitting here all that time, just
Why
sitting
would the plant
here,
be dead
not a single
already
person to speak
after
with.
like 2 weeks?
And you'd think that that's just
Maybe it would
how
be.
it's
I don't
always
have any
been,
houseplants.
right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
He just kind of. We're gonna get to the heat death of the universe.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
After a
Have you
year?
ever
Oh, I
sat
feel so
down
bad
in
for
one
him,
place?
Press. He's dead. I killed the narrator. Where'd he go? Is the clock still working? Oh, the clock stopped. How long has it been? I feel like this is gonna lead me to a death. Is this the nuclear explosion? What's that beeping? What's the beeping? What's the beeping? What is it?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no
even know
consequences
what
for a
path I'm
lack
on
of
anymore.
cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything. And
Oh my goodness. How much time has passed? He said the skips were getting longer. I guess he's...
the end is never the end, 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 is never...
Skip button. I wish there was a skip button. They put the skip button in and made it like mandatory. I don't know why sometimes it's like not giving me anything. It's kind of weird. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Your wind. Alright, let's get to the heat death of the universe. What's daytime at least? I heard flies. The narrator is like totally dead. Aw, so pretty. We got some foliage. This must have been... This is poison ivy? Poison oak? There's a ladder. Oh, birds are chirping. The mind control facility is offline. It's nighttime now. It sounds like a storm is outside. Sounds like ghosts. Getting spooky. Plants are dead. This is the chrono. This is the chrono trigger part of the game. This is a chrono trigger ending. Except you can only go forward in time. It's getting spooky. I don't usually like scary games. If you hear me scream. Ah, freedom. But I want to push the button again. Let me push the button again. Let me push the button again. Well, that was a good nap. I guess I got the desert ending. Okay. Okie dokie. Not really sure. I mean, the music's kind of nice. Yeah, it kind of just looks like nothing in every direction. Maybe there's something at the back of the room. Maybe on top. There's no place like home. I guess I did. This game is so funny. Oh, now I'm back in this room. That was a whole freaking plot line. Like, every time I respawned and the first room was different, was like a whole different... Dude, this game is huge, if that's the case. Holy crap. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Wow, what can I say about this game? It is so funny. I don't think I've ever played a game like this before. I want to keep playing, but I have other things. I have other prior arrangements. I'm sure there are games like this where you like... I mean, there's probably games that are like funny like this, and the puzzling stuff is like Portal. So like Portal kind of like gives you a universe where you don't know what's going on. Gotta solve puzzles. The graphics kind of looks like it. Of course, you don't have the Portal mechanic. I'm sure there's other philosophical games that I don't know. I usually just play like a lot of Mario Maker and shooters, so like it's not, and I've played RPGs in the past too. Yeah. It's just such a very interactive game. And actually, like, when technology gets even further along, so like this game probably has a finite number of endings, but as like generative AI gets further along, and then just think about like how that would incorporate, like, just imagine playing a game that has an unlimited number of endings. I don't know, would people even want to play that? You know, using, you know, as computer technology gets better and better. Yeah, I'm definitely, you know, kind of looking forward to seeing like the AI text dialogues ramp up. Not that I think that this game is really computationally intensive, but it kind of reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons a little bit, where you have like you'll have a main dungeon master who like, and then you have rooms and choices, of course. So I guess, but I've never really played like Dungeons and Dragons, but whereas the exploration of that is kind of feels like this. So maybe they got some inspiration from that. All right. And hopefully I can be on tomorrow. Let me see something. I think I'll raid Loop Hazard. Man. I'm gonna have to play I want to play this game so much more though. Yeah, fishy! I'll see you later. I'm gonna try to raid Loop. See if it works. I'm gonna have to like load up his stream maybe. Okay. Yes, I maybe we'll try to log on tomorrow. And if you're around, we can work out the details of the level. Maybe I'll play this game some more. Oh, this game is so fun. But I need to get you a level. Alright, let's go see what Loop's up to. How do I raid? Alright, here it is. Bum, 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 bum. Alright! Whenever works, no rush. Okay. Alright, well I might play this game some more tomorrow. And then we'll do, I'll play this game some more tomorrow. And then we'll work on the level. And you can send me some details in Discord about like what you want in it, so I can like refer back to it. Awesome! Thanks for hanging out. And if anyone else was hanging out, thanks. And I'll post all of this on YouTube also. So if you're watching from YouTube, thank you for hanging out and seeing everything. This has been a lot of fun. Alright.